Hello everyone. I'm going to do a couple videos today. One's going to be a beer video. I haven't done one of those in a while. As you know, the first part of the YouTube channel is Roadsodas, which is a soda that you usually get at a gas station or someplace like that, you get in a brown can, you take it and you drink it on your way home. Not that I advocate drinking and driving, but it is what it is. So I got Busch Original, Busch Beer, brewed in the United States by Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri. Union-made beer. Good beer. Got the dimpled stein. Super clear. Super light colored. And this is Busch Original, not Busch Light. Busch Light has a even lighter golden color than this. So you got a nice golden color. No head, of course. I mean, this kind of beer doesn't usually have a head, and it's out of a can, so you know it is what it is. You get the kind of a sweet beer smell to it. You still get the hops and all that smell on it, but you get a really sweet smell on it, and I believe that's probably because of the rice in it. And I could be wrong. I like beer, but I'm not an expert on how to make beer. But I know that Anheuser-Busch uses rice in their beers and Beechwood age. I don't know if this is Beechwood age like Bud and Bud Light is, but it is made by the same company. I think it's their throw off to the Coors. It's got on the logo it has the mountains like Coors Light does and Coors beer. And so I think it's their throw to that. For years and years, I really just shit talk Busch beer. Like, it's horrible. It's shitty beer. It's it's the doldrums of beer. I'm gonna take a drink. So, like I said, I talked crap on it for years and years. It was a beer that I would not drink at all, and I'm the kind of guy who drinks High Life, Miller High Life, and hams, and I'll have my occasional PBR. I've even been known to have a couple of Old Milwaukee's Best and Mickey's and all that. So, me shit talking a beer is unusual because I usually don't. I usually give every beer a fair shake. And for some reason in my mind, I had that Busch Beer was a subpar beer. And I would like to say that I was wrong. It's not a great beer by any means. There's no microbrew. There's no high-end beer. But for what it is, an 18-pack for less than 12, 15 bucks, or probably between 12 and 15 bucks, it's a good beer. It's clean, crisp. It's probably great on a hot day after you mow the lawn. It's probably great on a day after working at the factory like I do, or wherever you might work at. You don't want to think about your beer like you do at a microbrewery. You don't want to think about your beer like you do with a craft beer, like a Boulevard or a Wichita Brewing Company, who cans beers here locally, or Line & Google's, someplace like that. You don't, it's not a beer that you want to sit down and think about. It's what it is. It's a clean, crisp, slightly sweet, and I believe that's because of the rice. I could very well be wrong, and if I am, please let me know. I don't mind being corrected. But it's a good beer. I enjoy a cold one of this. It's not bad. It pairs well with hot dogs, hamburgers, backyard barbecue fare or backyard cookout fare. If I'm going for barbecue, I'm going to go with something a little bit better, like an IPA, maybe a filtered or unfiltered wheat, something like that for a barbecue. But that's, it's a good beer for what it is. I think the price point, in my opinion, is probably about $3 too high on whatever variety that you might buy, except for a 6-pack, of course. A 6-pack is probably about the right price. A 12 pack would probably be about $1 too high. Then once you get up into the 18 and 24 and the 34 and the 30 packs, I think it gets a little high then. But I think I saw the other day at the liquor store right down the street that Busch was selling for $23.99 a 30 pack, which is, you know, not horrible, but not the best. High Life, which is my normal go-to beer, that and Hams. High Life was selling for 21, and Hams was selling for 19. Rolling Rock was selling for $17.99, which I go to every now and then. I like our Rolling Rock. So I think it's just a touch high on the price point, but I think you're paying for the name recognition. You're probably paying for, whoa, there goes the can. It's empty. I don't need it. You're paying for the name recognition, the Anheuser-Busch logo. You're probably paying for a little bit of Kevin Harvick's sponsorship, which is fine. I don't mind paying a little bit extra for even for a good, what I consider everyday beer. I'm not a huge fan of Coors Light. It's not bad. I just don't seek it out like I do other beers. So this makes a good in between. I'm not a big fan of light beers. I like beers that have flavor and that have a little bit more oomph to them. And and once again, I drink High Life, which is, as one guy from Milwaukee said, Milwaukee is a home to making tasteless Milwaukee beer. But I like High Life. I think it's good. I think it's tasty. This is not bad. This is not High Life, but it's not bad. I can drink it fast, which is dangerous. But it's good. It's a good sipping beer. And it's probably one of the only ones from the Busch family that does not give me a headache. That and the Bud Select, which is a super light. Well, I used to buy the Bud Select in the black cans. Excuse me. And now I think they make them in a silver can, and I think it's even lighter than it was. But I used to buy those. That would be my go-to, take it to the race beer, and it was a tasty beer, but it was pretty light. And those are the only two beers made by Anheuser-Busch that does not give me a headache. So that's good, I guess, in a way. I don't want to get a headache. Oh, pardon me. So tomorrow's Easter. We're going to have an Easter cookout with the family. I hope the wind's not making too much noise. The weather is changing. Today's high was 66. It's already passed. It's starting to go down. The wind's changed. Tomorrow's high is supposed to be 39 degrees. So I'm going to have my sisters over, some friends over, my sister's family. So we're going to have, I'm making barbecue ribs. And depends on how cold it is, if I oven do them or do them on the grill. My sister's boyfriend is bringing some sort of chicken dish. He's Guatemalan, so it could be good. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure I won't dislike it. My other sister, she is bringing pork loin of some kind and baked beans, deviled eggs, green salad, potato salad, macaroni and cheese, all sorts of stuff. I'm sure we're going to have a feast. It'll be great. But I have that apprehension that everybody's going to be in my house at one time, and that gives me a bit of a fright for no apparent reason. But it is what it is, and I'm sure we'll have a great time. So I hope you all have a great Easter Sunday. I'm going to make another pipe video here pretty soon. I might move to the front porch because I have a bit of a windbreak on the front porch where I don't have here. And it's definitely gotten colder, so the front porch has a windbreak, so that's where we're heading. So anyway, happy Easter. Bottoms up, and enjoy a good beer, whatever your choice is. Let me know in the comments what kind of beers you like. Styles, flavors, brands, I don't care. I just want to have a conversation about beers because besides probably food, it's one of my favorite things in the world. Have a good night. Thanks, everybody.